Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're talking about a brand new gold rush. But it's not for gold, it's for something much bigger. Giving artificial intelligence a physical body. We're moving AI from our screens into the real world, and the investment numbers, well, they're absolutely staggering.
So just how big are we talking? Well, to give you an idea, a startup called Figure just last year landed the first ever billion-dollar funding round for a robotics company. $1 billion! That's not just a big investment, it's a massive signal flare, basically shouting that the AI boom is officially breaking out of our screens.
And it's not just the startups either. The really big players are all in. You've got giants like Amazon and Microsoft pledging a combined, get this, $52.5 billion just to supercharge India's AI and cloud infrastructure. That is a huge bet on the country becoming a global hub for all this new tech.
At the exact same time, you have entire governments getting in on the action. China has launched a mind-blowing $138 billion fund dedicated purely to AI and robotics. They're making it crystal clear that their goal is to dominate this industry. So yeah, the global race is on, and the stakes, they have never been higher. So you gotta ask, right? What is going on here? Why are these mountains of cash suddenly pouring into giving AI a body? What's behind this dramatic shift from the digital world we know to the physical world all around us?
Okay, so first things first, let's really break down what this core concept even means. What are we actually talking about when we say giving AI a body?
The simplest way to think about it is this. We're all getting familiar with the AI brains, right? Things like ChatGPT. This is about giving that brain a body that can see, learn, and actually do stuff in real, messy, unpredictable environments. It really is the next evolution, from just doing knowledge work to doing physical work.
And this is where it gets really fascinating. Because digital AI, the kind we're used to, it lives in a nice, clean, predictable world of data, ones and zeros. But physical AI, that is a whole different ballgame. It has to deal with gravity, friction, and just the general chaos of the real world. It's a way, way harder problem to solve.
And this quote right here, it really hits the nail on the head. We're past the point of just building robots that can repeat one task over and over. I mean, that's old news. The real challenge, the new frontier, is creating machines with genuine adaptive intelligence. Something that can actually reason its way through a brand new problem in real time, just like a person would.
So as you can imagine, this incredible ambition is creating a very complex, very interconnected global ecosystem. This isn't happening in a vacuum. It's a whole web of players all pushing this forward.
You've got the tech giants like NVIDIA. They're the enablers, providing the fundamental chips and cloud power. Then you have the innovative startups, the ones actually building the robots and the AI agents. The industrial giants like Toyota and TSMC, they're the adopters, the ones actually putting these robots to work. And then you have entire nations investing billions to make sure they get a strategic edge.
And right now, North America is leading the pack, holding the biggest piece of the pie. That makes sense with this massive tech scene. But the one to really watch is the Asia-Pacific region. It is the fastest growing market by a long shot, and it's being fueled by huge government support and industrialization in countries like China, South Korea, and India.
Okay, so this all sounds pretty futuristic. But where are these intelligent robots actually being used? Let's look at where the rubber is meeting the road, right now. As NVIDIA's CEO Jensen Huang says, the most immediate impact is happening in manufacturing. And he puts it perfectly. We're building intelligent thinking machines. We are way past just automating assembly lines now. We're building entire factories that can think. You see it on factory floors, in warehouses, hospitals, even on farms. Physical AI is being designed to tackle everything from labor shortages to jobs that are just too dangerous or difficult for people. And you know what's interesting? The fastest growing sector for all of this is healthcare. Things like robotic surgery and patient assistance are in huge demand.
So how in the world do you train these things for such complex jobs? A huge part of the answer is digital twins. Companies create these perfect virtual copies of their factories and robots, and then they can run millions of simulations. This lets them train the AI in a totally safe environment at a speed that's just impossible in the real world. It's a total game changer.
All this rapid progress is, as you can imagine, fueling an intense global race. And this isn't just about technology. It's a race that will define the future of industry and labor for decades.
The growth projections are just Astounding. The market is expected to skyrocket from just over $3 billion today to nearly $84 billion by 2035. That's an annual growth rate of over 34%. That kind of explosive expansion explains why all that money we talked about is flooding into this space.
And this incredible growth is setting the stage for some serious competition. The U.S. sees this as its ticket to reindustrialization, to bring manufacturing back home. China, meanwhile, is already home to more than half of the world's leading humanoid robot companies, and India is working hard to position itself as a critical hub for AI talent. Everybody wants a piece of the future.
And all of this leads to a really fundamental question, one about the future of work. As these robots change from simple tools into intelligent teammates that can learn and adapt, what does that mean for us? Are we building a new workforce of collaborators, or are we building the very competitors that might one day replace us? The revolution is here, and that's an answer that's still being written.